check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, Supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because I'm a youngster? Going for the green and they probably stunk in the bunker. I gotta make it, cause being broke is not really my comfort zone. I kill competitors.
Best point interview we had today on Dirt00. How you doing,
Good, man.
So how you doing, bro?
I'm coolin', man.
I'm cool.
I'm living.
Cool. So you're a rapper, right?
That's a fact.
What made you into rap stuff?
Honestly, I've been rapping since I was 15, and I started when me and my boy Dirt00, we was on a bus listening to Tyler the Creator in like 8th grade. We was like, yo, this nigga's talking about nothing. We about to do this shit. And we just started writing, and when we was writing, I was just thinking like, yo, let me see if I can actually really write some shit. I went to school for writing, so I'm like, let me see if I can actually put my poem into rhythm form. And then we were just looking up beats, and it went on from there. After that,
what type of favorite song was that you were listening to?
Radicals. It was the whole bastard tape.
Okay.
And it wasn't that he wasn't saying nothing. It wasn't the music that I usually listen to. Dirt00 introduced it to me, and I'm like, yo, if we rapping shit like this, let me see if I can do some shit like this. And it started out ignorant and stupid, and after a while, I was like, I go to school for writing. Let me actually try to see what I could come up with.
Okay, so after you recorded, you wrote your song. What'd you do from there on?
I dropped a song called Hatin', and it was horrible. It sucked. Like, it was garbage. And to this day, I hate that song. But
You still have it out there?
I might have it out there still, somewhere on SoundCloud. I think it's still on SoundCloud somewhere.
Is it under Dirt00?
No.
What's that under?
I don't even remember what it's under. I had so many emails when I started, because I was trying to figure out if I wanted to take it serious or if I just wanted to play around.
Okay.
So I had that, and then after a while, I had other songs that I got on YouTube that I was doing at that time. And when I started putting songs on YouTube, I was like, I think I can actually do something with this. Okay. And it just kept going.
So Dirt00, how did the name come about?
Dirt00, well, Ace came from when I lived on the west side, and I was hanging with a lot of people who was like gang bang on the west side, so a lot of people from Sawyer or whatever. And it just came to me. I don't know how, because it was Izzy. When I first started rapping, it was Izzy. Okay. I didn't like Izzy. So like, yo, I'm Ace. And I would basically like...
You think it's off that movie Paid in Full or something like that?
No, because I never watched Paid in Full until I was like 16.
That's crazy.
Honestly, never even heard of the movie. But Ace pretty much came about like the deck of cards. You have the Ace of Spades, and there's only one Ace of Spades in that card. And I pretty much like, I'm one of a kind, so I'm Ace. And Dirt came with that because I'm a part of the Dirt game, or Dirt00 is what we call it now, and it goes together. Dirt00.
What's Dirt00? So that's Dirt gang. What's that?
Dirt00, Dirt gang is a family, it's a movement. People say it's a gang because it's called Dirt gang, but we're mainly just a family, and we all remain a family, and it's always gonna be a family.
Who's part of that crew?
Everybody. There's Michael. Shout out Michael. Young Dre. Got Tay, Randy Chase, that's just to name a few, but it's a lot of us. It started with we had about 50 people when we started. Like, when he started it in Doug, it was 50 people. And as time went on, things happened, people changed, everybody went their separate ways, and my thing, the way I see it, anybody that's real is who stayed. So, it's a few of us now, but
I heard you had Dirt00 tatted on you. Tell me about that.
It's a whole fact. Basically, it was just like me and Michael, we was going through a phase where we just wanted to get tattoos just cause. And that's what we was doing. And me, my boy Parrish, my boy Quadre, and Michael, we all went to go get tatted. And we just got it. It was like, yo, we gotta get Dirt00 tatted. And we did. And once the other Dirt seen it, they started doing it. So I got a couple people who got tattoos now too. And the way I see it, everybody that's tatted, even if you're not tatted, but you're still around, you letting us know where your loyalty is. Like, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't budging, you gonna stay 100, you gonna stay 10 toes.
What does loyalty mean to you?
Loyalty to me, honestly, when things hit the fan, what you doing? Like, it's times where my back was against the wall or my man's back was against the wall and I ain't even gotta have a dime, but I still make sure they straight at all times. They make sure I'm good at all times. Pretty much, don't fold. Like, when shit get hard, just don't fold.
Okay, so let's go to the music side. You said you started rapping in like 8th grade with Dollar, right?
Yeah.
Well, how did you transition over to making good music now? Like, changing, finding your flow and stuff like that?
Basically, listen to everything. I love music, so I always listen to different type of artists and stuff. And I listen to, at that time, it was Trees who was popping, and Chizzy was doing his little thing, and then there was Luwak. So I listened to them because they were local artists, and I listened to, of course, the industry artists as well. And I was just trying to find my flow. I needed to find my flow, and I knew that I could rap, but I just needed to figure out how to actually be rhythmatic. Is it rhythmatic? I don't get the word. But I just had to find my rhythm because I didn't really have the rhythm. I had the wordplay, I just didn't have the rhythm.
Okay, so what was your first mixtape that you released?
First mixtape I released was Faded Futures, 2015. It's on that Piff right now, actually.
Speak on it. How did it come about it? Who's featuring on it? What's the concept? What's the message behind it?
Faded Futures it just came to me over time, and it's around the time I got back in Dirt game, and everything was like, I was going through a lot, but at the same time I was blessed still. Like, it was still good things happening, but I was getting hit with a bunch of bad shit all at once. And at that time, I was dealing with figuring out if I wanted to graduate, because my class just graduated. I didn't make it to graduation. There was a lot, and I just felt like my future was fading away. And the only way I could really release that frustration was through my music. So I would just call my tape Faded Futures, let them know who I am and why I do this shit.
For people who are going through the same thing as you, what advice would you give them? Like, they don't know they should graduate or stay in school. I mean, not graduate or drop out, or like they don't know what to do. What advice would you give them? What brought you over it other than music?
Basically, don't quit. Cause getting that diploma is a crazy feeling. Like, you really can't explain it. Especially when you've been through hell and high water, you cannot explain getting your diploma. Seeing your mom smiling and seeing everybody rooting for you and stuff, especially when they already seen it in you and you didn't see it in yourself that time. But having them people rooting you on and cheering you on the whole time, it helps. And even if you don't got them, you gotta do that shit for yourself, because you're not getting nowhere without that paper. There's a lot of people who make it without it, but it's very rare that it happens.
Okay, so your music is bright. You talk about your story. I heard there's a man named CastaLand died. You made a song CastaLand about him.
Killer and their former classmate, Brandon Spears, was the victim of Sunday's early morning homicide.
I'm losing my niggas to all of this violence. Tell me why my city getting so hectic. Losing the innocent shit is so senseless. But I just might pop me a Zen, just to hit CastaLand. I just might pop me a Zen, just to hit CastaLand. I just might pop me a Zen, just to hit CastaLand. Fuck up a check, hop a 3-finger ring. We turn up the scene and we go insane. We took a big loss, it won't be the same. I swim in my city, won't be the same. I just might pop me a Zen, just to hit CastaLand. I just might pop me a Zen, just to hit CastaLand. Fuck up a check, hop a 3-finger ring. We turn up the scene and we go insane. Vote for the goat, but you already know the city will never.
That it just happened. It just happened. Last year in June, he was shot and killed, and it hurt everybody. It hurt the city because he was a chill dude. Everybody fucked with Brandon. Everybody was cool with Brandon. I've known him since I was 12, since I started at school at Hart. And we was always tight, but as we got older, we kind of split ways, which we didn't. But you know, it's what happened when you growing up. So every time I seen him, he always showed love. He always showed me love. He always was like, yo, young boxing kid, what's up? And like that's what he called me in high school. So it stuck with me. And when it happened, it was just like, damn, like, what the fuck? It kind of threw me for a spin. And when it happened, it just popped in my head. Like, I just might pop me a Zen just to hit CastaLand. And ever since then, I was like, yo, I gotta make a song. I gotta do a song. And I found a beat, I wrote to it, I dropped it, the city went crazy.
Okay. You talked about violence. Do you deal with a lot of that stuff? Because I know Dirt Gang, they could do music with the East Side, like Wink Slicker and them. Then y'all could do music with the West Side, like Chase Bands, Debo, IT, the Chizzies and them. How you guys able to do that?
Basically because we're cool with everybody. We don't have beef with nobody. If you have a problem with Dirt Gang, you need to go get reevaluated because we don't do nothing. I mean, if y'all try us, then I mean, that's on y'all, and whatever happens after that's what happens. But we don't got problems with nobody. We not into that East Side, West Side beef. I'm not tied into that. And Michael ain't tied. Nobody tied into that. We just trying to make music. We want to make our music. We want to send our message to the city and get the hell up out of here.
Okay. At one point, you guys were affiliated with GBZ / the Goonies. Can you speak on that?
Basically, shout out to the Goonies. But Goonies, we was always kicking it with them. They went to Doug as well. So I usually call it like the older dirt, like the older Dirts. That's what that's just how I affiliate them. But basically that's they saying. Like I would really have to ask them because GBs, that's their lingo. That's what they say, and we just ran with it. But I'm still there though.
Okay. So you rap, right? How would you say your flow is? What is your flow?
I can do it all. I'm very diverse.
Who inspired you?
As far as locally or?
Locally, in the industry.
To be honest, locally I would say no one really inspired me locally until I got in Dirt Gang. And being around Michael a lot helped me find my flow and actually stick with it. Cause he would tell me like when I dropped CastaLand, he like, yo, this is your sound.
Yeah.
Cause I could spit a New York sound, but everybody likes the CastaLand way.
Yeah.
So he kind of inspires me because when I listen to his music a lot, I listen to a lot of his music because I can relate to it. As far as the industries, I listen to everybody. I grew up listening to Wayne, Jewel, Snoop, anybody you name. That's who I grew up bumping, and that's just, I wanted to be like them.
You mentioned a lot of old school rappers like from Thailand. Who you listen to now? Like that's
Now?
Yeah.
I listen to Uzi, Don Q, A Boogie, Moneybag, Lucci, Schoolie. The list goes on and on and on.
So you don't have a problem with the mumble rappers?
Not at all.
So you can see yourself doing a song with one of them.
I could do a song with mumble rapper, definitely.
Do you think you got a mumble
they'll
flow?
know what I'm saying. They won't know what they're saying, but you know, it'll work, definitely.
You think you got a mumble flow?
It won't be a mumble flow because I can't make a song and not know what I'm saying. I have to know what I'm saying. I mean, and that's not to take away from mumble rappers. I wouldn't even call them mumble rappers. They're different.
Yeah.
Uzi and them is different.
Yeah.
I could hear what Uzi's saying. I understand what he's saying. He tells a story in his songs.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of the songs I listen to called Sideline Watching, and I would listen to it, I'm like, yo, this is a story. Like the way he like goes with the beat is like he's telling the story. So people may not understand it, but because I really listen, I understand exactly what he's saying. So I wouldn't say that I can't mumble rap. It's just that's not my thing.
Who are some of the people you would like to work with from the industry? Like who you doing features?
Uzi, Don Q, Dave East, Kendrick, Joey Badass, Yachty.
You just listed a whole bunch of rappers that rap different. Why is it that you're able to listen to so much music?
Because growing up, I listened to everything. My dad, when I would chill with my dad, he'll play the old school rap.
Okay.
My mom would play the old school R&B. My brother, he listened to everything. And then me, I just give every artist a chance because I want to be given that chance as well. So because of that, because I can listen to 50 Cent, and then go bump Moneybag Yo, and then go bump Lil Yachty, I'm able to incorporate all of that into my music, which is why I can make songs with many different artists with no problem. Joey could hit my line today, send me a beat, and I'll be able to rip it with no problem.
What about from the town, Rochester, New York?
From the town, Chizzy, Luwop, Guwop, My Camp, it's pretty much anybody. I definitely want to work with niggas. Shout out to niggas because he doing this thing definitely, but I definitely want to work pretty much everybody in the city that's doing anything.
What do you think is missing for the city to make it to the next level?
Humbleness and support. Ain't no support. Everybody got this crab in the barrel mindset. It's like, I got to get to the top, and if you got to get knocked down, then fuck it, you getting knocked down. I'm going to be good though. And it's like, because everybody think like that, everybody think I'm the best, you shouldn't be popping because I should be popping. It's like nobody's gonna get nowhere because everybody's gonna hate on each other. So it's like people will drop music, you release music and they automatically downplay it without even click and play.
Yeah.
Just because it's not them. Me on the other hand, If you nice, I'm fuck with it. If you not nice, I can't. I just can't. I say this in the most humble way possible. I just can't listen to it. If you're not nice, I'm not gonna support it only because it's ass. Okay. But then again, I have to come back and take that back because I was ass at a point in time.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you was ass for a long time,
give it up.
and you have so much to actually gain, and you're not willing to actually expand your mind and actually try to do better. You want to be so stuck in what you're doing, and you know it's not working, but because you're so stubborn, that's all you want to do. Give it up, because you're not willing to learn from nobody else. Then why would we even listen to you?
So where you see yourself going within the next 5 years with this music stuff?
Next 5 years, shit, platinum, double platinum, gold, everything. Like, I just want to be big. I want people to see me on TV and be like, yo, I used to work with him, or I see him in the hallways. Like, I just want people to see me doing what I know I can do. Cause there's a lot of people who down me. There's a lot of people who don't think I could do it, but I'll get there.
Alright, so you're working on your third mixtape right now, right? Solo mixtape.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Late Graduation.
And what's the concept behind it?
Pretty much, with me graduating, regardless of it being on time or late, I did it. And since I did it, it helped me transition my lifestyle into, and I'm in a different lane now. I have other things to worry about. I don't no longer have to worry about getting up to go to a high school. I'm in college now. I got everything else as far as my future that I'm prioritizing. So it's like everything is evolving. My music is evolving. My mindset is evolving. I'm trying to progress. So that's pretty much.
Do you have any features on there so far?
Right now, I don't really have any. I mean, I think about it, but I pretty much would have to just wait and see what happens.
Okay. How many tracks do you plan on putting on the mixtape?
Shit, as much as I can right now. It's like pretty much, I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. All I really have is the cover. I got my songs. It's only a matter of time until it actually releases, and y'all see.
Alright, so your second project was 20. How do you think you have improved since 20 to now?
20
Yeah.
was very, very, very personal. Very personal. I thought Faded Futures was personal, but 20 was very personal because basically I'm 20 now, so I've been doing this for 5 years, and within those 5 years, it's a lot of obstacles that I faced as far as graduating or even trying to make it to another day or staying away from sucker shit or watching the people around me. Just a lot that I've dealt with, and I've incorporated all of that in that tape, and it has so many different styles because I was going through so many different things.
Okay, so for labels to reach out to you right now, are you willing to sign a deal, or do you want to stay in the independent route?
I can't sign a deal.
Why not?
Because the industry is an iffy game. Yes, I want to be a part of it, but if I could be a part of it just with my camp, then I'm satisfied. As long as I can make music with everybody that I really want to make music with, as long as my music is heard, as long as I have my fan base expanding, I'm satisfied.
Is there any Dirt00 clothing or Dirt Ace clothing, or what's up with that?
Nah, I don't really got no clothing line. We might have clothing line, like, once we actually blow up, it might be some Dirt00 clothing line, but right now, I think everybody pretty much just focused on their own thing.
Alright, when you guys do blow, what do you guys plan on doing for the town?
For the town, of course the town gotta get put on. We gotta put the city on. It's just for my city I put on, so it's like everything I'm doing is for my city. Regardless of the city believing in me or not, this is where I come from. So it's the ugly, it's the bad, and it's the nitty gritty. I'm gonna do pretty much everything I can to help the community and pretty much just make sure everybody is good, because it ain't no good in Rochester.
Yeah. So your mixtape, what is it called again?
Late Graduation.
Late Graduation. Who are the producers you have so far?
Right now, I would say I don't really have any producers. I'm just winging it. I'll say I'm winging it right now.
Okay.
I want to get in contact with a couple of them because it's
like
different ways I have to go about it. I want to get in contact with Ness, but you gotta have a bag to work with a lot of producers in the industry.
Yeah.
But I'll say with patience and keeping God first, I'll get there. I'll have the producers I want. That's why I'm not really rushing it, because I want it to be perfect. At this tape, when this drops, it's just gonna go from there.
Alright, how do you feel about the politics in like America, like Trump becoming president? How do you feel about that?
Fuck Trump.
Do you talk about that in your music and stuff?
I don't, because it's like no one's listening.
You know,
It's so even the industry talks about politics and stuff. People hear it like, oh yeah, that song is tough, but what are you really doing? You hear it, but you're not actually taking action, you're not actually doing nothing after you listen to it.
Yeah.
And it's just like me, it's like, that's a whole nother lane. I don't know much about the politics.
Yeah.
I really honestly not really into knowing much about
yeah.
politics, because it's so grimy and so much stuff that people think they know but don't, because of everything that they're hiding. So it's just like I leave that to them. I let them do what they do. Like I said, fuck Trump. He shouldn't have been in office. He don't need to be in office. He don't need an office. He don't even need a goddamn chair. He's burning hell, but that's my opinion. Pretty much, but.
Alright, so let's talk about your fashion. Let's talk about your style. What type of stuff do you wear? Like, what's your swagger?
Oh, everything. I mean, I had the phase. Me and Michael had the True Religion phase in 2015, and you can ask me yourself, our closet was filled with True Religion, everything, from the jackets to the shirts to the pants to the sweatpants, like everything was True Religion. And after a while, I was just like, I'm tired of wearing horseshoes on my ass. I don't really want to wear that no more.
Yeah.
And I decided to switch it up. So I keep the skinny jeans, and I keep the retros. I like my graphic shirts. Can't go wrong with polo though. I got a lot of polo in my closet. I love polo. Polo Ralph Lauren, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, so
I wear pretty much everything. If I like it, I'm buying it. I'm walking in Aeropostale, and if I like a flannel in Aeropostale, I'm buying that flannel.
So what advice would you give to the kids? Like, say like they don't want to wear something because they're afraid they're gonna get drilled in school. What advice would you give to them?
I would pretty much say, fuck what everybody else is saying. You gotta do what makes you happy. You gotta do what makes you comfortable. Like, if you spend all day worrying about what other people gonna think, you will never be happy. Because it's a lot of people who's gonna criticize and always have something to say about what you're doing, only because they not doing it or they scared to do it. So just fucking do it. Just do it.
So I know in your music you talked about being a follower at one point in time and becoming a leader. Talk to me about that transition. How did you go from being you didn't want to follow the wrong crowd to being the right?
Basically, it took a long time. I would say maybe 2 years ago I decided to actually stop being a follower. Because growing up, my dad always told me, like, it's not going to get me anywhere. I wanted to do bad stuff in first grade because my friends were doing bad stuff. And all that was just foreshadowing to the stuff I was doing when I tried to be in the streets. Like, doing shit I had no business doing, hanging with the wrong crowd, getting caught up in a lot of shit just because I'm with those people because, oh, the bitches like them, or they getting money, so I'm going to kick it with them. When in reality, they don't even give a fuck about you. Like, ain't no point in being a follower. You gotta be a leader. And like, I say that now because now I don't care what nobody thinks about me. I know I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna always do me. And anybody that feels some type of way now, that's just, you gotta say fuck them.
I just want to say thank you for this interview. Best point of view TV.
Thanks for having me.
I know niggas that'll change on you real quick. They'll drop a dime on you like you wasn't worth shit. Damn, I guess that's just how it is. Can't really fuck with new friends. The 00 to the end. So I'ma ride till the pedals break. We break the bank. Slide, caught some heavyweight. We in the race. Said I know a couple guys that'll bust something. They ain't for nothing. When they dump it, get to ducking. If you got niggas that's hating on you, and if you got bitches that's loving the crew, throw your middle fingers up and say fuck them all. I'm a ball, I'm a shot caller, and you won't ever see me fall. No, I can never change, I put that on my soul. Same nigga from the west, but I glow. Now I'm starting on these hoes with 00, you know it's
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played, but These niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it, but soon I'm gonna be rich and happy. That girl getting naked. I promise you, I'm the best. Supreme Nakshi, I'm on the ride, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder if they go think I'm a joke because I'm a youngster. Going for the green and they probably stunk in the bunker. I gotta make it, cause being broke is not really my comfort zone. I kill competitors.